So you didn't know what we were talking about. You know what we're talking about now. Okay, we are talking about the model of an atom.
Can you just give me the overall zero?
Oh, Mackenzie, I'll give it to you, please.
No, I just
That's
did.
atom.
This is we're starting with the model of an atom. And if you're late for class, you're just gonna have to do your best to catch up on your own, or you're gonna talk to Now, you got the model of the atom starts out, and I was showing you that we arrange all the atoms in the world, and you guys said into this periodic table, because that's what you guys said was your model. When you started thinking about the atom, you said periodic table, right? Right? You guys said that. So that model pops into your mind. So let's use it. You know, if you don't give me your more or less undivided attention and you're multitasking, then when I explain something, you're not going to be able to really catch on to it. Because your attention is divided, and no one can ride two horses at once. And no one can drive two cars at the same time. You can't do it. So, when you've got, now we were looking at this periodic table and saying, what is the basic arrangement for it? And somebody said, electrons, and that was close, but what was the real answer? Protons. That the first atom has one proton, and the second atom has three. Two. It just goes in sequence. 1, 2. The third one has 3. Now, this is a question, why did we go down from the first row to the second for the third atom?
Because it's in order.
Why? Anybody know? Okay, here's the reason. When you fill up the first one, you put 2 protons in here, positive and negative. Now, it just so happens that if you have a proton, you've got to have an electron. Just like I was showing you, every pin has to have its cap, right? So this is the positive proton, and with it comes a negative electron. Can you do the makeup and the cosmetics later, please? Then the proton and the electron go with the atom, they go together. So now, what's the significance of going down to this next, and this is called a period. This is period 1, and this is period 2. It's also called the quantum energy level. Not only is it the second period, but now we're at the second quantum energy level. So this quantum energy level means something. What does it mean?
Period.
Anybody know? Okay, I'll show it to you. This is the model. You've got to get this model. The first model was you got a nucleus, and it's got 3 positive charges. Does everybody understand that? Because when we start, what is the order of the table? What is the order of the table? The order of the table is based on the number of protons. Okay, if you see, I'm starting at the beginning, but you're still playing with stuff. Your hair, your comb, and then I added a proton, right? Now I added another proton, right? And then the next one I'm going to add another proton. But my question to you, what are we doing in the second row? Why did we skip down to another line? Why didn't we put all 3 on the same line? And the answer is right here. Watch. Here's the first 2 protons. That's right there. Looks just like this. But when I add the next,